Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Krystalita's Corner, where today we're going to read one of my favorite read aloud books called Giraffes Can't Dance. I've got to read this book with you. It is so much fun, and we get to learn a very important lesson. So, before we read our book, let's wiggle our hands and get our bodies ready for our song. Here we go. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen. This is how we listen at story time. At story time. Now give yourself a big, big squeeze. And now we're ready to read. All right, let's take out our books. Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre and Guy Parker Rees. Look at those beautiful illustrations of our giraffe. There's stars in the background. I think it's nighttime because there's a bright, big moon on top. All right, I'm gonna get a little closer. These pages are very big and beautiful. And let's start reading our book. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. Friends, I think this is a rhyming book. I love rhyming books. They kind of sound like a little song. All right, so this is our friend the giraffe with his long neck. Let's see what happens to him in our book. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Oh no, why do you think he buckled at the knees? Remember, they were a little crooked, so I guess sometimes he falls. That's okay, giraffe. Sometimes I fall too. All right, let's see what happens. Wow, let's take a look at these beautiful illustrations. Look at all of those animals. What are they doing together? Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. There they are dancing. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald, he felt so sad. Because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. I see his face, friends. Look at that. He does seem a little sad. Everyone else is dancing, though. Let's see what happens at the jungle dance. Oh, wow, look at this. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rocked and rolled. The lions danced the tango that was elegant and bold. They're all finding a different dance, a different way to move their bodies to music. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. See, we've got 2 more dances, baboons and monkeys. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. Let's look at... Oh, I don't think I like this. I think they're laughing. Let's see. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald! The animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool! Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. How do you think Gerald feels? I think he might be sad. If someone called me weird or silly like that, I wouldn't feel very good. I don't think that was very nice. Let's see how Gerald feels about it. Gerald was simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought, I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot. Poor Gerald. So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before. So sad and so alone. Look at him leaving the jungle dance. Everyone else is having a nice time. Why did they have to say something so mean? Poor Gerald. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Look at that beautiful moon. He's enjoying looking at it. Excuse me, coughed a cricket, who'd seen Gerald earlier on. Where's that cricket? Oh, there he is. There's the cricket on the leaf. But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Oh, I like this. The cricket is encouraging him. He's saying, it's okay. We just got to find a different song for you. Let's see. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes sense, makes music if you really want it to. Wow. Look at him. He's closing his eyes. He's using his ears to listen to the music of the trees, of the moon, of the insects in the sky. He's finding out, what's my music? What's my dance inside? Let's find out. With that, the cricket smiled and he picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. What is happening, my friends? He heard music from the violin. I think he started moving. I think something is happening. Oh, look at this. Look at this. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Oh, wow. Now, let's look at his face. How does Gerald feel finding his own rhythm, his own music? I see a smile. He looks happy. I'm happy too. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing. Yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. He's excited. He feels so much better finding his own music. Wow, look at this. I found a detail in this page. Even the owl is like, whoa, that was a pretty cool dance. Turn the page. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. Entranced, that's a big word. Entranced means amazed, surprised, like, wow. Can you make an entranced face? Wow. They're entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." Look at this. The animals are entranced. They're surprised. They are excited to see that giraffes can dance. Look at that. He did so many different boogies. I'm so happy for Gerald. How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. He finished gracefully. He was able to participate and have fun at the jungle dance. They even threw flowers. They threw flowers saying, "Hurrah, good job." That makes me so happy. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. We can all dance, he said, when we find music that we love. Wow. The end. Wow, friends, that was a beautiful book. I'm gonna think about it. Let's use our thinking face. What did we learn in this book today? I learned it is not okay to make fun of friends if they can't do something. Gerald is pretty sad. But instead of crying or screaming or being mean too, he found his own music, his own rhythm, so that he can dance his own dance. So I hope today, find your own dance, find your own music so that you can wiggle and boogie and have so much fun. Thank you for coming to Krystalita's Corner, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day. Find your music, find your dance, and have fun. Until next time, bye.